aangevallen, dan wordt niet erkend dat we aangevallen worden. We hebben het gevoel dat we ook in de steek gelaten worden, mensen blijven thuis. Dus dat ongeluk is zo groot geworden. Daar is op geënt. Ja, extreemrechtse groepen die dat aangegrepen hebben om overal in Frankrijk nu manifestaties te houden. Op dit moment zelfs in Lyon zijn er al een honderdtal leden van de extreemrechtse beweging samen om te zeggen dat het is genoeg geweest. Ja, het was Engeland terug. Het was een lokaal verhaal. Hoe erg het ook is, het was een lokaal verhaal, maar het is ineens een nationaal verhaal geworden. Je krijgt daarop zo'n reactie van de woordvoerder van het Frans. Quelle diétonnage mis à fait d'hybride, niet simplement en marge n'a pas d'usage. C'est un drame qui nous fait courir le risque d'un basculement de notre société si nous ne sommes pas à la hauteur. Ja, ik hoor hem daar zeggen, officieel ook zeggen, ja, dit verdeelt, of loopt het risico dat dit land in kampen verdeelt, maar volgens mij zeggen dat punten al goed in. Ja, het is de discussie die al een tijdje opvoedt, overal in Europa, maar vooral ook in Frankrijk. Identiteit, wat moet je doen?
You want to see my fricandel? Show you my fricandel.
Als je dan alles op de gooit, dan krijg je heel veel onvrede. En af en toe is dat het uitwerkt via inderdaad bepaalde fenomenen. Dat is een van het dorpsfeest dat inderdaad de roepen verstoord is geweest, aangevallen door jongeren. Maar op dit moment is dit nu het topic in Frankrijk en zal het waarschijnlijk ook komende dagen nog
Dit is mijn frikandel.
Ja, extreem rechts
Met mayonaise en ketchup. Still hot. Still hot. Mm. Mm. Mm.
zal waarschijnlijk het niet slecht doen. Maar het is inderdaad iets dat overal in Europa uitwerkt. En vooral migratie, dat denk ik een van de zaken niet alleen in
Frikandel.
maar ook nog eens in Nederland.
Met mayonaise en curry ketchup. Mm. Ja, frikandel, speciaal, zonder uitjes. Yeah. I don't have onions. Normally I eat it with onions. Yeah. Speciaal. Yeah. Mm. Mm. The air fryer. From the air fryer. That's so good. Normally you have to bake it in oil, yeah, frituurolie, but I don't have a frituurpan anymore. Still have one, but yeah, is een beetje geschrompeld. Is een beetje geschrompeld, ja. It's a little bit shrunk. It's like Thai's frikandel. Looks like Thai's frikandel. Oh. Mmm. 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 Mmm.
Prestigieuze tv-prijzen in ons van geweest. In verschillende categorieën. De winnaars daar zitten ook Vlaamse programma's bij. Toch al de tweede statistiek in van de data is eerder werd geselecteerd. 700 categorieën. In 2 van die categorieën ging de prijs vanavond naar het programma van Benders.
Next time we're gonna do barmiescheef. Dan broodje kroket. Dan viandel, dan Mexicano. We're gonna do all. We're gonna do all.
In de categorie
Copy.
competition reality gaat de rols naar de bestemming X.
Yeah, but yeah, I missed that, you know. Fricandel special with onions on top. Oh my god, I missed that. Broodje frikandel, berenhap, picanto. Yeah, next time I will do it. Picanto. It's my favorite, I think. Mexicano. You found mushrooms in your water cooker? I thought I was bad, but you're even more bad. Zabai. Mushrooms, like mold. Berenklauw, yeah. Berenklauw. Berenhap. We call it here in Belgium, berenhap. It was my Thai girlfriend. Have to turn off my TV. Yeah, berenhap, fricandel. What else you have? Zigeunerstick, but you cannot say that anymore because it's offensive to Roma people. You cannot say Zigeunerstick anymore. Fish stick, yeah. Bitterballen, ja. Kroket, vleeskroket, kaaskroket. Veel nou. Ja, een goede Zigeunerstuk. You cannot say that anymore. Zigeuner means Roma. You cannot offend the Roma people anymore. You cannot offend Jewish people anymore. I was just thinking, Boulette special. I think it's the nicest thing you can eat. In the frituur, Boulette special. It's the same as frikandel, but it's round. So it's like, it's a little bit more spicy. And then mayonnaise, ketchup, and onions on top. Oh my god. Boulette special. I don't think they know it in Holland. On een bikkie burger. Gewoon een simpele bikkie burger. Met bikkie saus. En fried onions inside it. Bikkie burger. Jesus Christ. I have to make so many videos. James, thank you for the super sticker. Cheers, man. Cheers, cheers. You didn't have to do that. You didn't. Thank you for the super sticker. James George. What the G stands for. Is it Greg? And water cook it. The water cook it. You sound like Theo Franken here on the Belgian politici. You know, he went to Israel. He did a press conference there, and he said it's like a drop in the hammer. Hammer is not an English word. It's like a drop in the hammer. Theo Franke, Belgian politici from the NVA. It's like a drop in the hammer here. Hammer is not an English word. It's a bucket. It's a drop that goes into the bucket. And he said hammer. He said hammer. Can you believe that? Everybody's laughing with him now. Everybody's laughing with him. He said hammer, the Dutch word, instead of bucket. Hey, Baron Batcher, cheers. Just have to finish up the shores. The shores? The chorus. What are chorus? The fuck are chorus? I don't know what it is. My English not good. I say hammer instead of bucket. Yeah, it's like a drop in the ocean. Yeah, it's a Belgium saying, you know. And he said it in Dutch instead of in English in Israel. Theo Franke, fucking retarded Mongol. Chores is work. My mommy. Yeah, I bought a washing machine. China. It's gonna be delivered. I think this week. This week it's gonna be delivered. I can wash my socks, my underwear. Anonymous, cheers. We have 20 people watching. Mouse. Mouse. Yeah, Anonymous, we're gonna call you a mouse from now on. You're a mouse. The little rat. The mouse. Okay. I saw a video from a zoo in Australia. Toronto Zoo or something. And they had snakes. They feed the snakes with a pincet, and they give him a mouse. And the snake doesn't do anything, so they have to move a little bit the mouse, so they think it's alive. And then the snake grabs the mouse and he eats it up. Unbelievable. Chores are unpaid work, to be more precise. Well, yeah, free sex, free familiar intercourse. 2 minutes in heaven. I think that's important also. 2 minutes in heaven. You have to work 2 hours in the garden. For 2 minutes in heaven. So, just kidding. Free sex. I'm calling you mouse now because your last 4 letters is mouse. You're a mouse. I like the cheaple. You're running in the rat wheel, like the mouse and the hamsters. You're a hamster now, anonymous. It's cool, huh? It's cool. I think it's something. It's the same thing as big ups or something. I can't listen to that shit. Big ups. What's going on, dudes? What's up, homies? I think it's something that Barry the Boss or Jeff Laporte would say. We don't say that here in Belgium. We just say skull. We drink a beer, we drink a vodka, whatever. Don't do that shit here in Belgium. What's up, homies? Something that Chris Travels or Jeff Laporte or Barry the Boss would say. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it sounds gay. God, Daisy has a gay son. He's a gay son. Did he came out of the closet yet, or is he still into the closet? My homies, my brothers. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind. If they leave me alone, they don't put their hand in my trousers. I'm okay with the gays. Don't worry, don't worry. They don't pull my pants down, and I'm okay with them. My dudes. I'm okay with that. If they leave me alone. I'm sorry, I'm not gay. If you go with a ladyboy, doesn't mean you're gay. It's just you try out another gender. Doesn't mean you're gay if you go with a ladyboy. And people, taking mistakes for that. I don't know why. Yeah, big ups. My dudes. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I can't hear you. You have to put up my...
Oh, you have to put your headphones on.
Oh, my head. Headphones. I can't hear you now. I
Mhm.
can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard about ladyboys. Like more than half of the people that go with ladyboys are definitely not gay. It's, and half of
No,
them,
no,
half
no,
of them
no,
don't
no,
even know it's a
no.
ladyboy.
It's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. Well, if you want to have gay sex in Pattaya, there are plenty of options there. You can go to Boys Town. It's like 2, 3 streets full of gay people. If you're gay, you go there.
Mhm.
But if you're a lady boy, it doesn't mean you're gay. You know, it is just a separate gender. You know.
Yeah, I've never. Well, I understand the
It doesn't
concept.
mean yeah. It's it's
I,
it's it's different.
yeah,
It's different. A gay person or a lady boy. It's not the same. Well, they both have a penis. Yes. Some lady boys don't have a penis. They put it inwards
no,
via
stop saying that.
via operation.
No.
But yeah. They look like girls. But it's different. It's different. It doesn't mean if you go with a lady boy you're gay. It doesn't. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's a concept. I just don't know. I am not a subject matter expert on the topic.
Well, me neither. But I tried it once or twice. I tried it once or twice, and I'm not gay. I'm not gay. But you have to try it. If you don't try it, you will never know it.
I'm happy.
Did it hurt? No.
Does it
Well,
help or yeah? I'm getting the same thing that Log Dropper's saying. It looks like it's buffering. Oh, it came back. Okay.
I don't see buffering here. Maybe on YouTube, but not on
Yeah, on
streamings.
YouTube. Yeah, not here in StreamYard.
Okay.
It's probably a YouTube thing.
To YouTube. Have to put it on 7020. 720p.
Hmm.
Yeah. What else happened today?
Yeah, I woke up.
Cannot. You
The
woke
big
up.
news. The big news in the chess world, unfortunately, was the Ukrainian Chess Federation vice president just got killed by Russians.
Really?
Yeah, Artem Sachuk, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's still a big conflict over there.
Yeah, but we are losing our eyes on Ukraine war, because everything is now Gaza, Israel. We're not
Yes,
following it
yes, that's.
anymore.
Oh, it's taking up
Mm,
90% of the news on CNN.
mm.
I mean, they're basically just saying the same thing over and over again instead of just expanding what's
I,
happening in the world.
I heard something interesting in Ukraine, but I can't. What happened there? Mm.
Yeah, they've lost. I think Ukraine has lost like 3 or 4 grandmasters now in the war. That's really sad.
Chess players.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a
It takes a
loss.
lot of it takes a lot of work and dedication to do that.
Another Russian guy and his wife was found dead in bed. Yeah, but there's people dying every day there. But there was something happened today, and I can't remember what. That will come up. It will come up in a few minutes. Yeah, and in Gaza now they relaunched the 4th day of
Yes, I heard that.
ceasefires with 2 days.
They extended by 2 days.
But the thing that I don't understand is they release more Palestine prisoners, like 60, against 10 Israeli prisoners. Why do they do that? I don't understand that.
Oh, I'll tell you why. Because every day they're not arresting people in Gaza, but they are arresting Palestinians in the West Bank. They're arresting 20 to 30 a day
Really?
for probably trumped up, not legitimate charges, which is a shame. Like, and I'm not saying that as anti-Israel. I consider myself either neutral, or if I
Yeah,
had
but
to decide, I would
50, 60 against 10 or 12. Yeah, doesn't make any
but
sense.
Israel's arresting Palestinians in the West Bank
And
every
they're
day.
arresting,
And
yeah. So that's okay. That's
no,
okay.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying that explains why the ratio that you just said makes sense.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, they're letting trucks now with
And the thing is,
gasoline
what's
and
happening in
like
Gaza?
200 trucks a day.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Well, is it a lot for a population of 1.2
Well, no,
million?
they say they need 1,000 trucks a day,
No, they
but
didn't.
they only let 200 trucks coming.
They never said 1,000. If you look
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
average,
thousand to yeah, but it's 2 million people, 3 million people living there.
no,
Two and
it's
a half.
1.2
How
million,
much?
and
No.
typically it's been 400 trucks a day.
Yeah, they killed a lot of people, so it's only 1.5 million left. Yeah.
No, there was 1.2 million. I don't know if it's ever been 1.5 million, but if you look at the average of the number of trucks that have been entering Gaza, which has been, I believe it's been 400. Obviously, 100 is not enough. So, yeah. But that's not where the real problem is. The real problem is in the East, the West Bank. I keep on saying East Bank because, in terms of Israel, they're happening on the East, but it's actually called the West Bank. But yeah, this is not going to end well, because the only leverage that Hamas has are the people being held captive. Once they lose those people, they have no leverage. They're completely surrounded.
Background. Oh, it's my background. Yeah, do you know the reason why it's called the West Bank? I know
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. I know the reason. It doesn't have to do with the geography of Israel.
I know. Because it
Well,
was
Zabaya
part
Zabaya.
of.
He said it.
The West Bank is the left side of the river. Yes, it was part of Syria before Israel was founded. Yeah.
Well, it might have been part of Jordan.
I don't know what's the country on the right side of. Is it Syria or Iran?
So from Israel's, like, you would have Lebanon to the north, you would have Jordan to the east, you have Egypt to the southwest.
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, it's on the west side of the river. Yeah. it's never gonna stop. You know, it's never gonna stop. That war there.
Which war?
Yeah, Israel and Jordania and Lebanon and Gaza. It's never gonna stop because
See, I think
it's never gonna stop.
I think
It's
that
their
could.
country. It's their country. And Israel came in there. I saw a map of the USA a couple of days ago, and it said half of USA we're gonna make that Israel, and the rest of the USA stays USA. It was a nice map.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
Half of the USA.
they have to get the Jewish people at some country. And yeah, half of the map was Jewish Israel, and the other half was. And Pennsylvania was in the Israel part of the map.
I have no idea. That sounds like
It was a funny map. It was a cartoon.
Yeah, I would say that is someone with. It's
yeah,
someone
but
with a
maybe
political
they should think
agenda.
that, you know, give some states to Israel and they can come live there, and nobody gives a shit about them anymore.
About who? About
They.
Israel? I feel like I'm confused about what's even being said.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I said. I'm sorry. I didn't.
They need a country. They need a country where they can live.
So if they,
I think it's not the best place. Israel is
has to evacuate-
surrounded with Islamic countries. It's not the best place to live there. So they better move to USA, you know, and live there. And you give your house, you move out of your house, you go to Texas or whatever, or Florida, and you give your house to a Jewish family. Wouldn't that be better for the rest of the society, for us? No, he's quiet.
I'm not sure what you're asking. if who gives a house?
You give your house to a Jewish family, and you move with your family to Florida. Isn't that?
Well, why would I do that? Florida's so hot. The temperature of Florida is insane. I like I like
you have air conditioning there. You put on your air conditioning.
It's really hot outside.
Your dog will like it. Your
6
dog
months
will
a year,
like it.
you can't go outside. But
yeah, I know it's crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, I would say like in general, like in the US, it doesn't have so much to do with where you live, but very, very far left, politically speaking, far left would not be so much in support of Israel, and far right would definitely not be in support of Israel. So it kind of wraps around.
Yeah, America has a lot of influence on Israel.
Well, they're their number one ally for military support.
Military, financial, and media.
Yes, the media in general, the media are sympathetic towards Israel. There are media outlets that are not, but I would say in general, mainstream
Belgium is 50-50, you know. Some politicians are for Israel, some are against Israel in Belgium.
So the way it should work is it should never be we are blindly for or against. It should be based on what's happening. I think that's a big difference.
Yeah, there was 70% more hate crimes and hate speech against Jewish people here in Belgium
Oh,
the
it's
last
been up.
month.
It's been
The
up
last
over
month.
200 to 300% here in the U.S.
Yeah. In Belgium,
and
it's
not just
and
from
we have
traditional
a
right.
big Jewish community here in Antwerp. It's like 5 blocks, all the Jewish people. I think there are like 20,000 Jewish people in Antwerp.
Yeah, I think we have around 10 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember you saying.
there are more Jewish people in New York than in Israel. I heard that.
Yeah, well, there's 10 million. I think there's 10 million Jews in Israel. So maybe there's more than that in New York.
Yeah, we have 11 million Belgians in Belgium.
Yeah, I do remember your experience with.
But they all cluck together, in the same neighborhood, same streets, same schools, same houses.
Okay.
And then, of course, you're gonna create, a difference between. They're not adapting to the Belgian culture. They just living in their own world. They go into the synagogues, to their own schools, and they are not mingling into Belgian society. Then you get that hate. You get that hate, of course.
Well, because they're not.
Yeah, they're
So
like
people will hate you.
African people or Turkish people. They are mingling, and I have like 2 Moroccans in my apartment, one Turkish, with now an Italian family. It's making a lot of noise. But I don't have Jewish people in my apartment. They will never come near you.
Well, maybe you do and you don't know.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking in the past about this. You generally said that they're kind of unfriendly to you, and or
They're
to your
not.
community.
No. Jewish people are not unfriendly to me. To be honest, I never talked with a Jewish person that I know of. But they stay in their own community. They stay in their own blocks. But here, yeah, black people and Turkish people and African people, they all live together here. But Jewish people, they only go to Antwerp, Brussels, Liège, Charleroi.
Well, it makes
They
sense
stay.
if they're immigrating in, they're going to go to where they see
They're
people.
living here their whole life. It's not that they just coming.
Well, if they're living there their whole life, that means they were born there. So they didn't have much of a choice.
You can leave your community and live somewhere else, but they have dreadlocks, those crazy curly hair, so everybody's laughing at them. Of course, they're gonna stay in their neighborhood because they dress like that way.
Okay, you say it's dreadlocks.
Yeah, some kind of curly hair.
We say it's Orthodox.
Yeah, it's Orthodox Jewish people. Yeah. But it's their choice. It's their choice. If they want to look funny,
now you have to play.
You have to stay in your community.
I guess I don't know how it works there in Belgium, but
you can do that in Brussels, in Molenbeek, where there's an Islamic, society, a lot of Islam people living in Brussels. If you walk there like a Jew, oh my God, you wouldn't last for 5 minutes. You wouldn't last for 5 minutes.
I would say it's a good time for a 2-minute break and playing Weird Al Yankovic
Yeah, but it's
Amish
the
paradise.
truth. It's the truth. I'm sorry. We pay tax money to the police to make the Jewish people safe in Antwerp. There's they lock off the streets. There are police controls every minute. Every minute there's a police wagon goes through those neighborhoods in the Jewish neighborhood. We have to pay for that. We pay money to keep the Jewish people safe here.
We pay money for all hate groups here.
Yeah.
Locally, federally. Living in an Amish paradise. Oh, wait, Steph. I think Steph. He's probably getting a cigarette or something. Well, we have 20. Wow, 26 in the chat. Pretty good. You guys have any questions? I hesitate to ask any questions about the Israel Hamas conflict. You can't call it Israel Palestinian conflict because the word Palestinian means different things to different people. But if you say Israel Hamas, it actually means a specific thing. Back a long time ago, when people identified as Palestinians, it was not about the color of your skin. It was not about your race. It was about where you lived.
Yeah, it's a fault of England. They created Israel in 1948. It was England.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it was a fault. Sometimes combining people of different ethnicities.
Yeah, but why didn't they create Israel in, I don't know, Nevada desert or something? It's not nobody to see. Or Arizona, near the Grand Canyon, where Truth Warrior is now. Why didn't they create Israel there? Why they have to create it in the middle of?
I don't think any of the Old Testament or the Bible mentioned any land in America.
Exchange. I don't know. I'm not an historic. But the Truth Warrior is now in Arizona.
Yeah,
so
she sent you a message.
Yeah.
Back when I was logging in. So she might have some free time to come on. You might have to scroll all the way back to see her message. I do think I saw her. Yes, she 50 minutes ago she posted.
Yeah. Exchange.
She's going to see the Grand Canyon, she says.
Yeah. 5 minutes. Oh my God. Steep.
It's funny
steep.
you should say that. It's funny you should say it.
Oh my God.
That would probably be my expression.
I want to have a coffee now and a cake. Let's go. Let's eat a cake and a coffee after 5 minutes.
If I viewed the Grand Canyon and I'm like, wow, this is really awesome.
This is great. This is awesome.
How many minutes could I
after 5 minutes
and still say
okay?
It's awesome.
We see a deep canyon. Let's go eat a cake and drink a coffee.
Yeah. And it would be
and then you traveled like 2,000 miles for 20 hours to see a canyon for 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, that part I get.
I have the same thing when I go to Pattaya. I'm so excited every time. Oh yeah, let's go to Pattaya. And then you walk around in Soybeco, and then all those girls say, "Hey, handsome man, hey, so handsome man, you want a drink?"
I'm
And
still waiting for that.
after 5 minutes
Yeah.
in Pattaya, I think, what the fuck am I doing here?
I'm still kind of waiting for that because, and I've told you the stories before where I'm walking behind guys and all the girls wearing the same uniforms, the same colors. They tell the guys in front of me, hey, handsome man, come in, come in. And then when they get to me, they just say, massage, massage. They don't say handsome man to me.
No,
I feel very disrespected.
yeah, it's you're after 5 minutes in Pattaya, you're tired of it. Oh my
Oh
god, the
no,
same
what
shit, the same shit again.
I wouldn't say I'm tired with it. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it because it's fun. It's fun. It's safe. I actually liked it a lot more than the Philippines.
Yeah, but at some point, all the girls are fake. They don't really mean what they are saying.
Oh, if you knew the girls are fake beforehand.
If they say to Barry the boss, "Hey, handsome man," yeah, you know they are fake. It's not real.
Yeah, I mean that happens.
Yeah, but it's always the same thing. You come into a bar and you have a drink, and they begging for a lady drink. It's always the same.
Yeah. Which is the reason most people go to Russian clubs like once. They go to Russian clubs once and they never want to go again.
The only thing is real is if you eat a pad thai for 30 baht from street cart, that's real.
Yeah, yeah. I've had the on Walking Street. I've had the there's a lady. I think she's from India. She might be from India, and she sells the veggie samosas for 10 baht each.
Mm,
Great deal, man. Two of those will fill you
10
up.
baht. 10
Yeah,
baht.
yeah. 10 baht. There's no meat in them. They're veggie
Mm,
samosas. But yeah, she's been doing that for last time I was there, 2020. She was doing that for at least 5 years.
yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I would say anyone out there that has never traveled like to a fun, safe place, if you're even if you're on a budget, like going to Thailand is well worth it.
Mm.
And if you're married, it's even more worth it because you can't get ripped off doing things that you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, you can even take your wife with you to Pattaya.
Well, she might go.
And she might be watching TV or sitting on a swimming pool. And you say, I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven and buy some noodles.
Oh, she would want to meet up
And
with
you stay away for 2 hours, you go to Soy 6. And she will never notice it.
Oh no, like yeah,
She will never notice it. You come back with your
uh,
noodles. Oh, I have
I
my
would,
noodles.
I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't go to Soy.
You could do it.
But the
Only
the one video
so
that actually are getting her interested in going is the Rides for Kicks videos.
oh
She
God,
sees
not
those
that
and she's
idiot.
like,
Not that
I,
idiot.
huh? No, Rides for Kicks. No, he's not an idiot. She sees those and she's like, oh, that's very interesting.
That guy is part of the crime family.
No, he doesn't have he doesn't have a financial agenda.
I met that guy in Soy Chayapur a couple of times.
Wait,
Don't
wait,
like
wait.
that guy.
I don't think
Don't
he
like that
started
guy.
coming. I don't think he started coming to Thailand until like 2000.
His friends, they wanted to punch my face. His friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. And I was
I
sitting
don't.
on
I doubt.
Nick Dean's bar. Nick Dean's bar. And his friend, he was an aggressive troll or something, I don't know. Are you filming me? Are you filming me? I even
I
have
don't
that on
think you met him.
camera. I even have that on camera.
You met him. You were
I
face to
filmed
face.
him.
within
I
10 feet?
filmed him. I filmed him and his friend
Oh,
was aggressive to me because I was
okay.
filming in a bar.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he didn't do anything.
But I think he's the last hope of my wife going there with me, which I hope she does. She
Eskimos
controls
brothers.
where we go on vacation. Until I get my new career up and running.
Mm. The Eskimos brothers. No, never heard about them.
And we have no birthdays coming up to go to that place where Mark Wiens broadcasts his famous video from.
Yeah, lately I'm watching Bolton Bankrupt. And,
Oh yeah, I've heard of Baldwin Bankrupt. I hear
and Boulder.
I hear good things about
Making
Baldwin
good
Bankrupt.
videos, yeah. I'm watching also those van videos. There's a Dutch guy who's traveling around in a van and he's doing like those stealth camping videos with this car and this. That's interesting to watch. Cheap Charlie would never do that.
Yeah, I don't think Cheap Charlie would do a collaboration with anyone.
No, not a killer. He would never do those videos. Stealth camping. He's so scared of badgers now, and
Well, that's a good thing. That's a great thing
he's,
for
he's, scared,
for a lonely watch.
he's scared of walking through mud. He's scared of rain. He's scared of everything. Your friends.
Well, the mud thing, I can understand the mud thing. Hey, Booger.
Yeah, but not if you're walking through a trail, Appalachian Trail. At some day there's gonna be rain and it's gonna be mud. So what's he gonna do? Oh my God, it's mud. Let's go to the next town. Find a coffee shop, drink a coffee and eat a cake.
Well, here's the difference. So when he started getting mud, he wasn't sure if that was a well traversed
Come on.
Oh no, but the Appalachian Trail is well traversed, so you're not gonna sink in mud. So,
there will be mud. There will be mud somewhere. Come on. On every trail, there will be mud.
There's a huge difference. I think there's a huge difference. Like he's not going to go into a place that's getting dark.
There will be something else. He was scared of birds.
Yes,
flying.
I agree. He was.
He was scared of birds.
And that was an awesome.
I don't know what was bats or bats or. He was scared of the. Oh my God! They're flying to me.
That was great
for
anyone that saw that, and I think there's got to be at least 5 people on this chat that saw that.
He's scared of everything.
Well, let's not say scared like so much. He was.
Come on.
he was definitely worried about what are these things. He didn't know what they were. They weren't birds, right?
They were bats. Yeah. I think it were bats. I don't know, but. And then he fled. He fled to the next coffee shop.
he's not the
He was like 200, 300 meters into the trail and into the path, and then he went back to the main road.
yeah.
He was trying to hitchhike, but yeah, nobody will take him looking like
Mhm.
that with that
No,
beard.
that's good.
He didn't. Nobody would take him in his car hitchhiking, so he had to walk. It was so funny.
Oh, that was great. Oh, if for people that
It's
haven't
just
seen that stream, I hope she Charlie still has it up. But watch that stream, especially at the point where it's starting to get dark, and then he starts going into this path that he has no idea where he's going.
yeah.
And
He
all
doesn't
of a
have a
sudden,
clue. He didn't have booked a hotel. He didn't
yeah.
prepared anything. Nothing.
Mhm. And you
And then,
see,
oh my God, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. I have to
yeah,
go back home.
but he's learned from that. But he doesn't have to worry about that with the Appalachian Trail because when you're doing the Appalachian Trail
Yeah,
and you're
but you have
not,
to camp. You have to camp. You have to
yeah,
take a tent with him, and you have to prepare his own food.
mhm.
He can't do that.
You don't have to prepare food, but you have to have food at some point.
Yeah,
And more
yeah, but
importantly, you have to have water.
you have to cook food. You know, you have to.
The amount of water you have to drink compared to the amount of food you have to eat,
Mm,
the water is way more important.
oh yeah, you can only survive for 3 days without water, but you can survive 20 days, even more, without food.
I agree.
But you need water. Yeah, you need water. That's why I'm drinking Russian water.
Yes, I am
Cheers.
too. I open up my container of Russian water,
Mm,
pouring a little
by
bit of
Phil Fines.
liquor on the unfortunate vice president of the Ukrainian Chess Federation because of those fucking Russians.
But it's maybe it's Polish. I don't know. This is from the little. Don't know where they make it. It's bottled in. Let me see. This premium vodka is made from the most clean ingredients. Big care. Blah blah blah. Gorlovka vodka made in Zaandam in Holland. It is made in Holland.
Really, Holland?
Zaandam, yeah. It's made in Holland.
I would not expect you to get something made in Holland because it's
Yeah.
way more expensive than just shipping it from Gogus's house or Ukraine.
Yeah, it's made from Mac CBO guys country.
Mm.
Phil Fines, how are you doing?
Up
Don't
to
go to the
30,
hate speech
30 in
channels.
the chat.
Don't go to the hate speech channels anymore. Okay. Yeah, 30 in the chat. Give it a thumbs up. What is it today? Monday, yeah? Monday. Cyber Monday.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I bought my washing machine and my nose for not snoring and 6 underwears
Mm-hmm.
for 32 euros. It will be delivered maybe this week, I think. Thursday, Friday.
Was it is a new washing machine?
Well, yeah, it's a portable. It's used for camping. You know, a portable washing machine,
Okay.
and you can put like some socks inside it, underwear, maybe one T-shirt, and then it turns around.
Did you get it from Timu or Temu?
Yeah, Temu.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I saw that on an ad. It's like it's an expandable washing machine where You could.
Yeah. You have
You
to pull
got
it
that.
out, and then yeah.
So you
32
hook up.
euros.
You hook like water up to one of the ports on it.
You have to put in warm water, with the crane. You put it in your tub, and then it turns around.
Wow.
15
Yeah, I think I
minute
saw that
cycle.
commercial.
I will make a video about it.
Oh, you should. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You should make. You know who else did product reviews? Before they got engaged with truckers was Jeff Lepard. He did product reviews.
Yeah, but he's commercial.
But before he did that,
A commercial
he was
whore.
doing product
He's a whore. He's a commercial whore. Does everything for money.
Really?
I should do so many product reviews.
So you're putting Jeff in the same category as Barry.
I bought this sweater for, I don't know, 8 euros. Shipped from China for free. 8 euros. See,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot buy this. I cannot buy this here in the Belgium store for 8 euros. I bought so many things. Yeah, my saturation on I put on my finger, that they use in hospitals. They read my saturation of my blood and my heartbeat.
Oh yeah, that's a device.
For
Yeah. I think even iPhones
3
have
euros.
that.
3 euros. 3 euros. Cannot.
Yeah, I think iPhones have that standard on their iWatches.
Really?
Yeah.
Tom Flash is dead on Sunday. Yeah, and then they wonder why their channel is banned on YouTube. Like Ben and Beamer Ron. They're so stupid, those guys.
Oh, I haven't heard from Ron in a while. Have you?
Yeah, his channel is gone. Like a month now.
Okay, I do remember one of his channels got flagged.
Maybe as a new channel. I don't know. Didn't
Yeah,
watch
I don't
it.
know either. I remember his channel got flagged from Ben.
Ban
Like
channel
Ben took
slashed.
his channel down.
Tom Barfines, yeah.
What? Wait. Oh, you're saying Ron has a new streaming channel? Oh man, Ron, what is it, Jermaine? Ron didn't send that to me. He normally would. I don't know why he didn't. FBN for life. Oh, I'm gonna check that out. Yes, he does. Like I never even knew about that. Fuck Ben for life. I'm gonna check. I gotta check when the channel was created. I'm surprised he actually didn't send me a message about. No, there is no about. I'll check it out later. Yeah, I'm probably the only person that traveled to visit Ron and hang out with him that doesn't know this new channel. I do like the creativity of the name, FBN. and Ben's been on this channel a few times. I remember I was harassing him because he was wearing a Ben Simmons jersey, basketball jersey, which if you live and are a Sixers fan, that actually means something. Okay, Steph, I see you back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I was giving the history of Ben Simmons and Ben Newton. Unlike his great grandfather, Sir Isaac Newton, giving what that means.
Yeah, he saw an apple fall from the tree, and he invented.
Well, he saw the apple fall
He
from the
invented
tree.
gravity.
And what would he think 300 years later when he saw all the scientific experiments Ben Newton was doing?
Oh my God! There's an apple falling from the tree. Must be gravity.
But to be honest, like half the time Ben's been on here, he's been very, not to use Ben in a different syntax, but he's been
I don't want to talk about that YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. He's a crackhead. He's a drunk. I don't want to talk about him. But yeah. Isaac Newton, we can talk about it. F is mass times A, and A is 9.91.
Hold on for a second. I just have to check.
But yeah, he didn't really. I think it was Einstein. Understand gravity. Understand gravity. What's gravity is all about.
Well, which gravity? Are we talking classical physics or are we talking modern physics?
There's
a big
classical.
Oh, classical. That would not have been
Yeah.
Einstein. That would have been Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
F equals ma. That's more along the time.
Yeah, but Einstein, yeah, it's more, yeah, it's more modern.
Yeah, Einstein had nothing to do with it. Einstein's purpose was to dispute everything that we learned in classical physics. And he published 2 very important papers.
Yeah, it's a gravity field. It's not. Okay, you have 2 masses, you know, like the sun and the earth. And they turn around. The earth is turning around the sun because of gravity, but it's more than that. It's more than that.
I don't know. I'm not sure what you're saying, but
what?
Well, the Earth is turning around because of the sun. That doesn't really describe.
Yeah, all the planets, they're turning around the sun because of gravity. Yeah, but it's more than that.
Things could spin, not because.
Why? How does it come? How does it come that all the planets are circling in the same circle as the other planets? Why is not one planet going that way, but all the planets going this way? How does that come? They are in the same, you know, it wobbles a little bit, but there's not one planet that goes that's this way. All the planets go this way. How does that go?
I have to think about that because I think there is at least one planet that doesn't.
No, all the planets, all the planets. Yeah, maybe a little difference, like 7 degrees or something, but all the planets going in the same
poles
in same horizontal.
No,
turn around the sun. Yes, it is.
No,
I think true.
I think either Neptune or Uranus has poles that are completely opposite, and even Earth's poles.
I'm not talking about poles. I'm talking about the turns around the sun.
Well, right. All the planets go around the sun. They don't always follow all the same paths because I think one of them One of them, I think it might be
I'm
Pluto.
talking about planets, not moons.
Hmm. I have to think about the question more.
Yeah, well, I'll tell
We
you
were
later.
talking about Sir Isaac Newton, and all of a sudden we went from classical
We were
physics.
talking about Cheap Charlie, and then we went to Isaac Newton, and now we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes if I start drinking some spring water from Romania, that I get confused about certain things. But I'm
Does
not
the
sure
sun
about this.
turn? That's a good question. I don't know. Does the sun turn also around this axis?
So
I don't know.
to say the sun turns,
I don't know.
you would well, I could tell you the answer. You would have to have a reference point of things
Mm.
within the sun being constant, and then those constant things turning on an axis. But that's
Yeah,
not the
but
way it works.
inside the solar system, planets turn around the sun. But does the sun and the Earth is turning? But does
You
the
could,
sun turns also
well, so the word turn,
in the solar system? In the solar system, I don't know.
the word turn
I would say no,
is
but
important.
I don't know.
If
Yeah,
if if all you are,
does it have an axis and it turns around this axis like like the Earth does, like every other planet does, except the Moon doesn't turn. Yeah, only the Moon doesn't turn. It only faces the same side to the Earth. That's why they call it the daylight and the black night, the dark side of the Moon.
yes, a great Transformers movie.
Yeah, but yeah. So
But
yes, the
there's a
sun
good
turn on its axis. I can Google it also. I can go to Wikipedia. I can look it up.
there is a theory that
But
the
that's
moon, the Earth's moon, was actually part of the Earth, along with another huge body
yeah,
that was
yeah. It was a big meteorite in like 5 billion years ago,
and that's why
and
we actually have light.
it split it the Earth,
Mhm.
and then with the moon. Yeah, that's the theory.
It actually makes sense from the limited number of planets that we see capable of life, because that happening is not it's not like a 1 in 10 chance. It's very
That's the
rare.
reason why the moon doesn't have an atmosphere, doesn't have oxygen. It's just a dead moon.
But to say if a planetary body or a star turns on its axis, that's I don't think that's an easy question to answer,
I
because
think all
if you
planets
think
turn on the
everything
axis.
is either well, when we say turns on its axis, we say that in terms of solids. Like there is a solid piece here, a solid piece there, and we measure where the solid piece rotates. But
Mm.
if it's liquid, we can't do that. If it's gas, we cannot do that. So how could we say the
Yeah,
sun?
but Jupiter is a gas planet,
Yes.
and you have the eye of Jupiter, and it turns around the
So
planet. So it turns around
so
also.
uh, is it really
The eye of Jupiter. Yeah,
is it really turning around, or is it
yeah,
does it
it's
hold on,
turning around. It's
does
turning around.
it appear to turn around because of the
Yeah,
density of the material that's made up of the eye is of a different density than the gas and liquid that are turning around in a different
I
area.
don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I think
You're
the
doing
answer is
difficult. You're doing difficult again.
no. I think the answer is not so easy to answer because
If the eye is turning around, I think the
when we
rest of the planet is turning around also.
when we measure things turning around, it's about solids turn, and that's why it's easy to answer: is the moon turning around? Because we see distinct spots on the sun. I mean,
Oh, you're saying now the moon is not turning around,
but we can
or the
measure it.
moon is
It doesn't
turning.
matter. It
We,
doesn't
we
matter
can
if the moon's
always
turning
we can
around.
always see. We have telescopes watching the moon.
Yes,
You know,
we could measure
we've
solids.
seen the craters
We
of the
cannot measure.
meteors,
We cannot
and
measure
we can
liquids.
see only the same surface of the moon. So it's not turning. It's not turning around.
Right, but to be able to say it's not turning around means we have to be able to measure that it's not. We can only measure
Yeah,
solids.
but we can see it.
We cannot measure liquids turning around or gases turning around. That's the difference.
We can see the eye, and I think there are some things on Uranus or Neptunus also that we can watch.
Mm. This is a
I
great.
didn't.
This
I
turned into a
didn't.
great conversation.
I didn't look. I didn't look at the Uranus or. Yeah, I saw Uranus in Pattaya once, but yeah, I don't have a telescope. The dark side. An alien base. Bass. It's base, not bass. Bass is a fish.
Yeah. How do you measure something like the sun that's just gas?
Yeah,
It turns
the sun is like a fireball. Yeah, you cannot. Is the sun turning around? I don't know. Have to look it up.
Maybe it's easier to measure if
Yeah,
solids are turning. The problem
solids
with
can
gases
turn.
turning.
You know, if you have a washing machine and your water turns around, it turns around. You can see it. You can see it
Yeah.
on your socks and your underwear is turning around. So yeah, you can see fluids are turning around. I hope I can see it in a few days.
Did
My
you know
washing machine.
Did you know the moon is slowly falling away from Earth?
Yeah, by a couple of centimeters a year or something. Yeah. A couple of meters. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's important because that kind of tells you because it's that small
As long as
that it
it
might
goes
actually
away
be part of the
and
Earth.
it doesn't come back to Earth, I think it's good.
Maybe that's part of the Earth.
Yeah, we have
But
to
without
send
the-
Elon Musk to the moon.
yeah, we should definitely send him to the moon. I don't get the whole I love Elon Musk thing. Of all the
He's a weirdo.
inventors
In my opinion, Elon Musk is a fucking weirdo. You know, he has a lot of money, but he's a weirdo.
I agree. I agree on both counts. So, Mock, the question of never having a full eclipse just has to do with how much matter the moon has. The distance is already set, but how much matter the moon has determines whether we could have a full eclipse or not.
Yeah, but they're sending a lot of from India now, from China. They're sending stuff to the moon. So the moon is getting heavier. So at some point, the moon is coming back to Earth because they're planting flags there and
Oh,
sonar modules, and they're putting stuff on the moon. And
I can guarantee it costs $10,000 to put a liter of water
oh yeah,
on the moon.
more.
Okay, but
But
do
they're
you know how many
sending stuff
dollars
to the moon now. Every country now, India, China. I don't know
it doesn't
which.
matter.
They sending stuff to the moon.
It doesn't matter. The moon will never.
Even if they crash there or whatever, the moon
Yeah.
is getting heavier. The moon is getting heavier.
No, it will never get heavy enough to go back to the Earth.
I don't know.
I know. It costs $10,000 a liter. It would cost the entire economy of the whole world for 1,000 years just to get it close. There's no way. But yeah, good conversation. We were having lots of black hole sun conversations. It would make that famous group in the 90s happy.
Like old sun,
Don't
where you go.
and wash away the rain. Oh, Steph, we're down to from 30 to 24 now. I think we're losing people.
Should talk about drama more instead of the universe. I once did how do you call it? An election, a conversation in front of a class about the distances in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, it was for my teacher. I was a teacher at that moment, so I have to follow teacher classes, and everybody could do, what do you call it, that conversation, that, what do you call that? You know, like a spreekbeurt conversation in front of the class to the other students and to your teacher. Yeah, and mine was about distances in the universe.
Classical or modern?
No, just classical distance. Okay. What's the distance from, let's say, from the Earth to the Moon, then to Mars, then the distance from the Earth to Sun and to the next star. And I all calculated that, you know, all calculated that to normal standards, you know, and so I said, okay, this is Earth, it's a ping pong ball. This is a basketball. This is the sun, you know. And I said, yeah, if you put the sun with the ping pong ball, you have to throw the ping pong ball like 120 meters away. Okay, that's the distance. So people can imagine how far the sun is from the Earth. And I said, okay, the next sun, Proxima, what is it, A or something?
It's called Alpha Centauri.
Alpha Centauri, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the next.
Yeah, that's like 4 light years.
So that's 4 light years away, yeah. And then you have to throw the ping pong ball like 5 kilometers away. And then I said, okay, what is the distance of our galaxy?
You know,
the diameter of our galaxy. Our galaxy, huh? There are like 20 billion other galaxies out there. Only our galaxy.
A good thing to do.
So the diameter of Earth is a ping pong ball, and then you have to go the distance to the moon to find the diameter of our galaxy. Not to America, to the fucking moon. Yeah. And then that's only our galaxy. Our galaxy is like 50 million or 50 million light years.
Yeah,
And
well,
then
the Milky Way,
you
Way
can
galaxy.
see, and then you have our next galaxy nearby.
Yeah,
Then
I
you have
think
to go to Mars. You have to go to Mars.
I don't know what that means, but if you're talking about the next galaxy over, you're
Mm.
probably talking about the Andromeda galaxy.
The Andromeda, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
galaxy.
it's not the Mars galaxy. It's probably Andromeda.
No, but compared with the Earth of a ping pong ball, you have to go to Mars.
The interesting thing that I see a lot is when people are given
Mm.
a realistic size on a smaller scale about the Earth, and then someone's given a ping pong ball of the moon, they have to put it in relation to how far the moon is away.
Yeah, but it was relation to so people could understand distances and
Yes, and
but
when people,
if you say 4 million light years,
well,
nobody
not the
knows how
moon,
far is that? How far is that 4 million?
yeah,
I don't know.
but when people, yeah,
But
when
if you
people,
compare it with a ping pong ball and a basketball, then you have an idea. I still have that somewhere written. And I did all the calculations by myself. And I was, yeah, the teacher said, yeah, okay, it's now 2 o'clock. We have to end the class. You can all go. And I said, yeah, but I'm only halfway in my. He didn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit. The teacher. But yeah, I did it.
mm,
And I was a teacher.
okay, that was a
I was a
that was a
teacher.
TA in my college.
Ping pong in a red cup.
That reminds me of beer bong. We had beer bong too.
We don't have that in Belgium. Beer pong.
Hmm.
We don't do that here. Never seen it, never done it. Beer pong. You know, putting a ping pong ball and then you put it on a table and then
Yeah,
it
yeah, and you have some
drops in a
red
beer.
cups where you try to get
Yeah,
the things.
we
That was
never
great.
did that in Belgium.
Did anyone else here in the chat ever play beer pong like me? Come on, you can say it. Don't be embarrassed.
I've been to a ping pong show in Nagogo, yeah.
No, it has nothing to do with ping pong
And
show. It has to
some
do with
lady
college
they
and beer pong.
they plucked the ping pong ball out of their you know what I'm saying. And they could accurate target that to a cup. I think it was a go go. The windmill a go go.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, they put a ping pong ball inside there, you know what I and they plopped it out. They were artists.
Mhm.
Wait,
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'll be back in 1 minute.
1 minute in heaven. 1 minute in heaven is better than 2 minutes in heaven. Tiritumba, tiritumba, tirole, ole, ole. I'm gonna end my live stream. Because I want to get this live stream on, because I didn't play music. So in my next stream I will play some music. Okay.